we have the stock 2024 4Runner TRD Off-Road Premium out on the trails in North Georgia. This is my personal vehicle. We're gonna put it to the test. I have the whole family with me today. We're gonna test MTS, we're gonna test the rear locker, we're gonna test A-Track. We're on stock tires, 265. So let's see how we do testing some of the more moderate trails, moderate Jeep trails in North Georgia. If you're interested in that, stick around, grab a coffee, and let's do it. So we're still in two-wheel drive here. Test out. Yeah, you like? We got a pretty big bump. Let's two-wheel drive. I think we're gonna have no problems here. 4Runner's just a tank. And we gotta find the hard stuff. All right, we're in 4-low. We're in rock mode. Let's give it a try. And let's go crawl control here and let crawl control do its thing. See how it does. Speed, crawl control, good. Crawl control's doing its thing in low. Let's go a little faster. Okay. This is 100% crawl control. I'm not touching the throttle. Very cool experience. I've never tested crawl control before, but it's pretty neat. It really does a good job going nice and slow over the ruts. That's pretty cool. I know this isn't too challenging, but very cool system. You can hear it doing its thing, crawling nice and slow up and over the bumps. We can even turn it up a little bit. Let's go to medium speed because it's pretty slow. All right, I'm gonna keep going past you. What I'm noticing about crawl control is you can really hear it inside the cabin, but it actually, you know, it doesn't bother me, but what's really cool is that it modulates your speed going downhill. So sometimes when you're jabbing on the brakes inside the vehicle, when you're just driving, you know, on your own, it makes for a rougher ride. And crawl control does a really good job modulating the speed, which I actually didn't realize. So I thought crawl control was kind of silly, but this is a very cool feature. And yeah, it makes the experience quite a bit better while you're off-roading. We are still using crawl control down these rocks. Stock suspension is just eating this up. I mean, I'm pretty impressed at how well it's doing. I'm gonna turn crawl control up a tad. All right, let's go, bud. Pick your line, buddy. All right, this feature's a little bit tougher, but 4Runner again handles it like a champ. We're out here filming, and there was a bear. I'm terrified. There was a bear. Of course I look scared. People think these YouTube videos are a joke, but I'm out here risking it all. Possibly about to get eaten by a bear. Yep, try MTS. Yep. All right, we got crawl control activated at a low speed. 4Runner is truly just eating this up. I think you could do this in two-wheel drive, but it is still very entertaining and more fun to use crawl control. Keep coming. My wife's out here running. She knows the bear's out here. She's trying to leave me behind to fend for myself. control doing its thing here.
You think that's funny? You're just pulling away from me, leaving me out here.
All right, well, unfortunately the 4Runner's just been crushing everything today. There's not enough hard stuff on this trail. So we're gonna go over these rocks here. See how she does. Pretty easy. Everything in this thing is pretty easy. Well, the theme of today has been that the trail is not difficult enough for the 4Runner to have to push its limits, test any of the features. We did use crawl control quite a bit coming into some of these rockier sections, but overall the 4Runner crushed it, man. Stock tires, TRD Off-Road. We came all the way out here on some moderately challenging Jeep trails and really haven't had any problems, but we'll get into some tougher features later when I don't have the whole family with me. This has just kind of been a test of the benchmark for the TRD Off-Road, which I think it did really well. I still think I'm gonna lift it, probably put 33s on it, close to 33s, maybe 275, 285s, and then after I lift it, probably also, change tires, and we might do the Ironman, might do an Icon suspension. I'm not really sure. Would love to hear what you guys would like to see put on the vehicle. But yeah, that's all we have for you today. Just wanted to show you a stock TRD Off-Road, actually off-road, see how it does. And the answer is it does really well. They're incredibly capable stock from the factory and can probably handle 99% of whatever you want to do. And in grace, you know, gracefully too. So keep that in mind when you buy one. They're a great vehicle to buy. You probably don't need a TRD Pro. But all right, that's it for me here, Making Monroe. We'll check you out in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.